Hello, fellow songwriters, and welcome to my course on how to be a better songwriter. And the way that we're going to do this today is through the exploration of collaboration. So one of my favorite quotes is by a guy named Kenny Berkowitz, and he's a writer for Acoustic Guitar Magazine. He says, "Flying solo is good for the ego, but there's nothing quite like working in the service of a grander collective vision." Now, what he's trying to convey there is that we can't do it alone. We need an outside source, and you're going to get that outside source through collaboration. It's going to make your song that you thought was good into a great song because you're going to use someone's experience, skills, and background and help you with your song. You want to be a successful songwriter or else you wouldn't be here. You're not already successful or else you wouldn't be in a class on how to be a successful songwriter. So I'm going to show you how important it is to get with your fellow songwriters and collaborate. Now for me, I've been a songwriter since I was 15 years old. I've been writing songs constantly, and they were all pretty good, I thought, and other people thought, but they were never great. I didn't write my first great song until I found that perfect collaboration match. What that did for me is it unlocked something inside of me. When I was with this person, I just happened to have that creative spark that I didn't have when it was just me. So there's 3 reasons to collaborate. I'm going to show you why you should collaborate. I'm going to show you how your songs will be better, and I'm going to show you how it will make you better. Now, what a lot of you may not know is that most successful artists use collaborators. If you see an artist that is continually on the charts, on that Hot 100, most likely they have a team of collaborators that they trust and that they work with consistently. Jason Bloom, who wrote 6 Steps to Songwriting Success, says, "The best way to push yourself and to expand your songwriting skills is to co-write with someone who's a step ahead of you on the ladder." Now what he means there is that you don't want to find a collaborator that's worse than you. You want the 2 heads are better than 1 adage to work for you. And if you pick somebody that is perhaps more skilled and more established than you and aspire to achieve their greatness, you're going to find that creative light inside of you. So how do you pick that special person, that collaborator? Well, it's not easy. One of the best pieces of advice I can give you is that you need to find people who are like-minded. Country artists wouldn't want to find a dubstep artist and think that would be a collaboration match made in heaven. You really want to find people who are like-minded, who are on the same path as you. But you do want to find songwriters that are higher on the ladder. Maybe somebody that's already been published or somebody that's had some success in the industry. Somebody that can make you a better songwriter. Now, one interesting thing I found is that the top 10 songs have an average of 4 songwriters attached to that song. So that means the top 10 songs on the Billboard charts have an average of 4 songwriters. That's pretty amazing. Which just goes to show that it's hard to have success unless you have collaboration. Brandon Okrent said, "Co-writing is a great way to step outside of yourself and to expand your creative horizons, to expand your craft, and to gain some perspective." So not only can collaboration make your songs better, but you can also find inspiration through other people. Maybe that phrase that someone couldn't find a way to work with is going to spark something inside of you. Or maybe the other way around, that phrase that you couldn't find is going to spark someone else's mind. And you want to find as many collaborators as you can. You don't know when you're going to find that special person that's going to have that effect on you, give you that creative spark. So what do you do now? Now you go find as many collaborators as you can. You find them on Facebook, on Twitter, through songwriting blogs, any way that you can find people that can collaborate with you, and then you find that person that you trust. I hope I've showed you today that collaboration is really the key to making your songs great. It can unlock things inside of you that maybe you didn't know were in there. So go find as many collaborators as you can. Go find just one special one. But whatever you do, use collaboration and go breathe new life into your songs. Thank you very much for listening.